There are several tips for marketing the house you're putting up for sale with photos. First, if you don't own a digital camera, buy or borrow one. A high-quality camera is one of the most important tools for marketing your house. Make adjustments to your camera for great interior shots to display on the internet or on your marketing flyers. For example, change your ISO setting to 800 for better light absorption in low light or indoor settings. ISO is the adjustment on your digital camera that simulates film speed. Slow your shutter speed down considerably so the camera is able to absorb enough of the existing light to produce a good picture. The number one rule when you're using slower shutter speeds is to use a tripod. The longer the shutter is open, the more natural and ambient light you get into the photo, but slow shutter speeds register all the movement in your hands and make photos blurry, so use a tripod. In order to get wow shots, you want the camera to pick up the ambient light and the glow coming from any lamps and lights. Different lights produce different hues. Incandescent bulbs cast a yellow hue that gives your photographs a warm, rich look. When dealing with light pouring in from a window, turn the camera toward an object that's at a similar distance from your picture subject and has the general light level of the rest of the picture, minus the window. Then, push the shutter button partway down and hold it until the camera focuses. Without releasing the shutter button, turn the camera back to your shot of choice and complete the shot. Depressing the shutter button partway not only locks the focus, but also locks the other balances, including light and white balance. In most cases, you want to stand in the doorway to take pictures. After all, this is where buyers first see the room, and professional stagers set up rooms for the greatest appeal from the doorway vantage point. Shots from the corners give you the widest angle and enable you to take in as much of the room as possible in the frame. Shooting a picture from too high a vantage point, however, makes a room look smaller, a bad idea when you're selling a house. If you're 5 feet 8 inches or taller, it's also a good idea to use a slightly lower vantage point.